We know this is a really anxious time for mums, dads, the wider family, but we're definitely still here. We're still wanting to see you. We're still providing antenatal care and postnatal care within your homes.
We're still here, we're still looking after mums, we're still looking after babies. You still have all your care. It might be slightly adapted given current situations, but we are still here. We are still here to look after you, your baby, and to support you as a family.
Babies always come first, so if you're worried about your baby, you think that your baby's movements have slowed down, you have any bleeding, you think your waters have gone, or anything that's unusual or worrying you, you must pick up the phone and speak to a midwife at the hospital you booked to have your baby at.
Your initial appointment, what we call your booking appointment that you have with the midwife, that normally takes about an hour to an hour and a half. Obviously that's a long time to be in face-to-face contact with somebody, and the idea is we're trying to reduce face-to-face contacts where it's not absolutely essential, and that's to protect you, but it's also, you pregnant ladies, but it's also to protect us, because by protecting ourselves we can make sure that we're still here to look after you. So that initial appointment will be primarily done over the phone, because it's really about us asking lots of questions, getting lots of information from you and giving you lots of information. We will then give you a very short appointment to come in to have the physical things done, so your blood pressure, your height and weight, urinalysis and your bloods taken that we normally do at that first appointment. Also, we normally see you then again about 16 weeks, and that 16-week appointment, again, if we don't need to see you face-to-face, that will be a telephone appointment. Obviously, if you do need a face-to-face appointment, then you will still get that. We are still running our clinics in the GP surgeries or other avenues where we can't use the GP surgery, so we are still doing face-to-face appointments if they're needed. If you are coming for a scan or for a consultant appointment, we are asking ladies to come on their own, and I know that's really difficult, because you're coming to see your baby for the first time. When you come for your scan, you're seeing your baby for the first time on the screen, and you want your partner to be there, you might want your other children to be there. So we know it's really difficult that we are asking you to come on your own. It's not much consolation, but we are giving you all your photographs for free. If you need a face-to-face appointment with a consultant, you will get one. But again, if it doesn't need to be face-to-face, you might get a telephone consultation. So the obstetric consultant will ring you and have that consultation over the phone.
The main one thing that has changed when you come into hospital is we do ask that you come in on your own. So we're needing to see mums initially on their own. So when you first come in labour, we're assessing you by yourselves. Absolutely, bring dad along with you and he can wait in the car. Once we know that you're in established labour, then straight away we'll invite him up to join you.
If a midwife is coming to see you at home, or if you're coming to see a midwife at, say, a GP surgery at the hospital, we'll be ringing you first to make sure that you're well and that you haven't got any symptoms of COVID-19. If you have, we're asking you not to come for your appointment, and we're making alternative arrangements. If you are coming to your appointment, if you are coming to a GP surgery or the hospital, when you arrive, you can expect to see the midwives and all the health professionals wearing masks. We'll be wearing aprons, we'll be wearing gloves. If we need to take any bloods, or if you're in the full throes of labour, we might also be wearing goggles and visors. When we come to see you at home, we'll be arriving in masks. When we come into the house, we'll be asking you, is it okay, can we go and wash our hands? And then we'll be putting on our gloves and aprons. Coming into the room, we would like only mum and baby to be there, other members of the household not to be there.
We want to limit the amount of contact with people if we can. So obviously we need to see mum and we need to see baby. So if other people can sort of leave the room or use that time to do their daily exercise, so that it gives some space as well. And it's also good for mum to be able to talk to a midwife on her own as well. She might have some worries or anything she might want to ask. So it's always good to have that time on a one-to-one as well. At the moment, women are really frightened about coronavirus, and this can bring around a lot of anxiety, and mental health is very, very important. And I would encourage women to, if you're feeling worried, you're feeling anxious, talk to your midwife.
We are absolutely here for you. We know it's a difficult time during COVID-19 and all the precautions that are being taken, but please pick up the phone. We're here to support you throughout your pregnancy. Pregnancies and babies don't stop.